Okay guys, let me present you this wonderful instrument made in France by Barrillon. He's a guitar and bass maker, south of France, handmade, beautiful 5-string single cut, glued in neck, 34 inches scale, with it's a gorgeous flat sawn flame maple neck, with a Brazilian rosewood fretboard. That's right, the holy grail. You got a medium size fret, medium jumbo, Alder body, flame koa top, the flame koa matching pickup covers, and the matching koa headstock. Hipshot ultralight tuning pegs, Hipshot brass bridge. Pickups are Benedetti, also made in France. The preamp is Aguilar with the two 9-volt batteries here. You can run it 9 volts if you want, it works. You have your volume with a switch like a push-pull, passive to active. The blend between the two single coils with center position. Passive knob when you go passive, passive tone control, sorry. But you know, you can actually use it in active as well, it works because it's placed before the preamp. Then you have your mid control with the center position, booster cut the bass, booster cut the highs here on top. You have a switch here for the mid frequency, the 800 or 400 Hertz. You have a switch here which is a bypass of the mid switch. Then you go here, you have a 2-band preamp, here 3-band preamp. It's really cool feature because you can set up the mid amount you like. You know, you have your sweet spot for mid. Let's say for solo you want to boost the mid and just engage the mid knob like this, you know, so it goes much faster than like playing you're on your gig and you want like just come out for a solo, you have your mid setup, mid setting, just engage. And then for slap, you want to cut some mids, then cut them, but you won't hear that until you engage the mid pot. It's really useful, you know, like it really goes like much faster. For live situation is nice. Now, the good thing about the Aguilar preamp is that the tone of the bypass sound. Let me show you first the two pickups in parallel. The last switch is a parallel series pickup. When you engage this way, you get the two pickups in series, humbucker style, you know, for big sound. So I was saying the good thing about the Aguilar preamp is that when you have center position for all the knobs, mids are not engaged. When you go passive or active, it's almost the same sound. I really like that about this preamp, you know, it's really it's nice, like, you know, it's a nice sounding preamp. Like from the beginning it's like quite like clean, pretty accurate. Then let's have fun. Let me like go down a little bit here, you see the bass better. I can, for example, boost the bass. I like actually boost the highs also and cut. When I go active, I still cut the highs like with the passive knob, passive tone control knob, but then boost them on the preamp. I like that configuration, gives me the tone I like. So now I go just bass, no mids, center position. You have your tip. You can give me more highs. Give me more bass. Like bridge position, you have your like typical, you know, like Jacko type of sound. Neck position is more P-bass type of sound. Then back to the center, regular jazz bass type. Let me show you about the mid knob thing. let's say I prepare my mids so that I want to cut them a little bit, 400 hertz, and then I have my regular sound. Mids are not affected, and then I go. Mids are going down then, just by playing on the switch. Really convenient. I go slap, you know. I want less mids, for example, to have like a sweeter sounding slap sound. You give more bass to that too, and center position, yeah. It's also nice for finger style. Actually, it's kind of. Then you have your series pickup, series configuration, humbucker configuration. Big sounding bass. Actually, I can feel the low frequency in my strap when I play. Like the deep sound, I can feel the vibration of the bass in the strap. It's quite a good feeling. And then you can bring back the mids just like this. And high register is like so easy to access, you know, you can do arpeggio thing, and let me go back to the jazz bass regular. You can go super high, like. So it's pretty nice, you know, like really nice bass for like studio is a dream. You have many different sounds. For live, it's really cool because with this preamp you can go DI anywhere. You have a great sound. Pickup are great sounding. They're really clear. They really like go through the mix. I never had any problem like to be heard on a gig with that bass. It's a deep sounding bass, you know. When you have this, you can have this really mellow tone, like really big and mellow sound. You go two pickups like in a humbucker position, you have a huge sound. Now all what you heard was like DI on the soundboard, on the my sound card, which is RME sound card. It's just like straight DI, you know. So with the amp it sounds even better, and it's much bigger than this actually. You just hear the DI sound now, you know. So it's a wonderful bass, really easy to play. The balance is perfect, you know. You get your super nice looking bass with all the feature you need for any kind of gig. Cheers guys, see you around.